Earth move, observe the truth of what words do. Words are more than just hurt you. Words alone fill up church pews. Words alone change the outcome, make you reconsider taking nurse school. Words alone make you pay attention to the problems that you never worked through. Bird food for the mind, brainwashed over time. Life expectancy on a decline. Vaults up in the sky, I look up and I ask, wow, Lord.
Hey, what's going on, my peoples out there in the world? You know what I'm saying? What's today? Today's Tuesday. Matter of fact, let me just introduce y'all to the new channel. The new channel is called The Power of Words. Today's episode is episode 1. We're going to talk about common sense. Once again, welcome to the channel, man. For all the people who are going to be new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. We definitely going to do all that stuff. We're going to get this out to the masses. Of course, we don't want to talk about the jab, not at this point right now. But what we do want to talk about is Hollywood. And the reason why we want to start off with Hollywood and using the common sense is the mainstream media will lie to your face and have celebrities do it. And people will believe anything that goes up on the internet. So we have a tendency to not use our common sense by not understanding that when you see one of your favorite celebrities all throwing up certain symbols, right? You can see it all the time. They do it in music videos and their album covers and photo shoots on their blogs, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I don't want to give y'all ideas about the signs that they throw up and not that. We'll gradually get into that. But you know what I'm saying. People are using their common sense. And the thing that throws me off is that someone can easily be misled because a lot of the stuff on the internet is misguided information. It's purposely done that way. That's what we're trying to correct, is give people the actual knowledge because it's being controlled. These guys are chosen, right? You see what LeBron James said, I am the chosen one. It's a reason why he calls himself the chosen one. You see what I'm saying? And you could look at his tattoos, look at what he represents. They do this to us all the time. And not to use the common sense is the reason why some of you are too blind to see it. But you see it and you act like you're naive to it. So when they throw up these symbols, when they throw up those 666s and they do all this satanic things and these rituals going on, you actually see it. You actually see it.
You don't comprehend it.
Even if you do comprehend it, and for some people who don't understand what comprehend means, is understand it, right? How can you justify some people's stupidity? And it's based off of the condition they was placed in, right? Over and over and over telling you that this person's the greatest. He's going to be the greatest. He's only this age and look what he's doing and that. They're brainwashing you, right? It's repetitive, that theory. For them to keep pumping that. If you keep seeing something for a long time, you start to understand, like, okay, well, I don't really care for it, but man, that song is better than what I used to like it after I seen the video, because, you know, that's what they do. They keep pushing the images and they keep doing that. It's brainwashing. But common sense will tell you that year 2021 going to 2022, you start to see that. You start to see through your administration. You start to see through the presidential debates, and you start to see against all these Hollywood movies and why some of your favorite actors are no longer there when they decide to stand up. And we talked about that previously about the Nicki Minaj situation, when she said, you know, she just didn't have enough information on it and she felt uncomfortable taking a jab and, you know, things like that. And immediately they came for her, right? That's what they do. It's to create chaos, the fear, so they can step in here and put these things into place. So we go back to January on the 6th, where we had people storming the Capitol. They were acting. They're actors. They're crisis actors. They're giving you this information, and you are too naive to understand that. And if you do understand that, you seem not to care about it because that's what's making you feel good about your days. You thought that people was going to storm the Capitol and cause a riot and raise up, and that was good for you. No, it was already planned. They played the good, they played the bad. They got their red pill, they got the blue pill. There's no difference. They're all the same. They just going to tell you that there's difference, right? So when you got the Republicans and you got the Democrats, they fight for the same goal. Think about that. They already do these things. Wake up. Do what you need to do, man. And I can't tell you what you need to do if you can't comprehend what I'm trying to explain to you. Just read. Just educate yourself. Separate the difference between what they show you on the news and then what you see. every day a new article comes out and I can break it down through the numbers. That's not worrying to you? You're not worried about the fact that everything seems to be staged? And then you see everything that comes back, you see it come back to the same people. Let's just speak facts, because that's what they breed in America.
Mr. Biden said he would be willing to get a vaccine. He would not require it for all Americans.
I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory, but I would do everything in my power. Just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide.